One function of accent marks in Spanish is to distinguish between words consisting of only one syllable that are pronounced the same, and in this video we're going to learn some common word pairs and what they mean so that we don't confuse them. The first word pair is él with an accent mark, meaning he, and él without an accent mark, which is used with masculine singular nouns, meaning the. Él es mi tío. El mundo es grande. Té with an accent mark means tea. Ella bebe té. Té without an accent mark is an object pronoun, both direct and indirect. The object is the action receiver in the phrase. Té means you, singular informal. Te vi ayer. In this case, te is a direct object pronoun since it directly receives the action. Te doy un regalo. In this case, te is an indirect object pronoun since it tells us to whom or for whom the action is done. Tu with an accent mark is a subject pronoun meaning you, singular informal. Tu without an accent mark means your, singular informal. Tu eres una persona. Tu gato es azul. Mi with an accent mark means me, and it's a prepositional pronoun. Prepositional pronouns are words that follow prepositions, and prepositions are words like para, en, con, sin, or de. Ella piensa mucho en mí. Mi without an accent mark means my. Mi pato es rojo. Sí with an accent mark means yes. Sí, estoy de acuerdo. Sí with an accent mark can also be used in both the third person singular and the third person plural to mean himself, herself, itself, themselves, etc. Ellos solo confían en sí mismos. Sí without an accent mark means if. Come algo si tienes hambre. De with an accent mark can be the singular formal imperative form of the verb dar. In other words, de is used to give commands in the usted form. De a su hijo una botella de agua. De is also the first person singular, yo, and the third person singular, él, ella, usted, conjugation of the present subjunctive form for the verb dar. We use the Spanish present subjunctive to express uncertainty, doubt, wishes, desires, etc. For example, quiero que me dé una naranja. De without an accent mark means of or from. Un plato de arroz. Más with an accent mark means more or most. Más without an accent mark is a formal way of saying but. Más without an accent is uncommon to hear in everyday conversation, and pero is the form that is normally used to say but. Necesito más tiempo. Voy a la tienda, mas volveré pronto. Sé with an accent mark means I know. Sé que podemos hacerlo. Sé can also be the informal singular imperative form of the verb ser. In other words, sé is used to give commands in the tú form. Sé amable. Sé without an accent mark is a versatile word. Sé can, for example, be a reflexive pronoun in both the third person singular and the third person plural. Ella se levanta tarde, reflexive pronoun in the third person singular. Los niños se lavan las manos, a reflexive pronoun in the third person plural. The impersonal se is used to talk about what happens generally without referring to any specific person. The formula for using the impersonal se is se plus a verb in the third person singular. Se dice que hay muchas personas en India. Se can also be used as an alternative to the passive voice. For example, you can either say los libros fueron encontrados ayer, which is the passive voice, the books were found yesterday, or you can say los libros se encontraron ayer. Lastly, the indirect object pronouns le or les become se when they are used together with one of the direct object pronouns lo, la, los, or las. To see a more extensive explanation of this, you can check out the video on screen. If we want to say, did you buy it for him? We say, se lo compraste instead of le lo compraste.